Get some engagement going. Turn it on.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, wait. Should we cheers again?
We should cheers again.
Cheers. Cheers.
We haven't done this in so long, you guys.
It's been like a whole entire month.
Think about it. We were doing it Zoom styles without you. Every single time we asked, where's our Google girl? We needed you desperately.
Every single time?
Desperately.
And then, both times. And then Thanksgiving, and now we're here, and Jesse's on camera, and it's a whole brand spanking new day, just in time for the end of the year.
Whole new day.
Whole new day.
Whole new day.
We are recession indicator girl dinnering this to the max.
Mm-hmm.
Although everything was purchased as Whole Foods, so I don't freaking know.
Carbs on carbs.
Carbs on carbs on carbs. No, but there's protein in here. Just doesn't look like it. Mm-hmm. We're having tin fish pasta. Now there is a video of this. If I look cute, it will be posted. If I don't look cute, you'll just live in mystery. But basically, it is sea tails, anchovies in spicy tomato sauce, and shallots and castelvetrano olives and calabrian chile and capers and sun-dried tomatoes and butter and the oil from the sun-dried tomatoes and little mafaldine pasta, which is like teeny tiny lasagna noodles.
What is...
And even though it is kind of taboo, there's also a handful of parm in there.
Taboo?
You don't usually put cheese with fish.
Oh.
But...
Say that to the koshers.
Exactly. Say that to anybody who's ever had a tuna melt. And there's parsley and there's a squeeze of lemon juice for freshness. Yeah.
What
and
is
there's
a sea
also...
tail?
I'm sorry?
What's a sea tail?
Sea Tails is the brand. See, the trendier of the canned fish.
Fishwife.
Is what Fishwife, because they have the most beautiful packaging.
Yeah,
But in my personal opinion, Sea Tails has a better product.
Oh, okay.
Their
You heard it here first.
their sardines in spicy tomato sauce is just so good. And then there's also Italian bread, semolina bread with garlic butter with Parmesan cheese. And
The garlic bread is phenomenal.
The pasta.
Oh, the girls are drinking.
we're drinking wine. It's called Friend and Farmer. It's a Spanish white wine, Verdejo 2023. And it's made with organic grapes. And it legit tastes like juice.
Oh my God, the pasta is
So
Very
good.
phenomenal.
Very, very good.
You know, I would dare to call this sexy, even though it's tin fish. I mean, because it has like a puttanesca vibe.
Wow, good catch.
Wow.
No, it's so lovely. Oh, I love a fishy pasta. I really do.
But like the right amount of fish.
Right.
It's a
There's-
really nice fishy flavor.
To a pound of pasta, there's 2 whole tins. And I only use the oil from one of them.
Okay. This is lovely.
Right?
Love
You guys,
it.
we almost ordered out.
I'm drinking cranberry juice with sparkling lime water.
You should ask her why.
Do you have a UTI?
I don't have a UTI and I don't have a baby, but it is Basel, or otherwise how my worst enemies call it, Basel.
Basel.
It is Art Basel here in Miami. Yesterday we went out. Have a lot of things to say about yesterday. I drank several drinks this morning. I felt
You call that several?
it was several drinks.
You had a drink at the show. 17 hours later, you had a glass of wine.
2.5.
And then you had a third of a drink.
And then we had those
half
little
That was a sip.
And a shot.
those little shots.
You know
The shot
what?
was
That's
Anyway,
3 drinks.
I felt it this morning.
Did you?
And on Saturday we're going out. It's a lot. So like I'm just pacing
They
myself.
are going out. I'm doing something Saturday during the day.
Okay, wait, hold on. A few notes.
Yes.
first things first, as we said, it's Art Basel. Yesterday, we went to Scope, which I think is always the best collection. And yesterday is the only thing that we saw, but
It was lovely.
it was phenomenal. A lot of incredible art. And it's honestly very inspiring for me, like when I see things like that of like up and coming artists. Like I think that it's really cool, and for them it must be such a huge moment to be featured in something like Miami Art Basel and Scope in particular. And so it's just like a very inspiring little moment, and I had a lot of fun.
People are so talented, yo.
People are so talented.
I will say this, there were a few galleries showing that defy the statement of there's no such thing as bad art. I disagree with that
Yes.
wholeheartedly.
There was definitely
I do
some
believe
bad
that
art.
there's art that is bad.
I agree.
However, for the most part, I think that they showcase galleries that really like brought
well
really
curated.
great
Really well curated.
items. I am on Saturday going to a gallery, and then there's a show on the beach that I wanted to go to last year and I ended up not being able to. But it's designed beach towels
Oh,
for
cool.
Miami Art Basel. I'm looking forward to it.
I love that. Where are you going with?
Myself.
Oh,
I haven't
nice.
asked anybody to go to. I do apologize. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. It is currently on Do Not Disturb.
Thank you.
But yeah, yesterday was really nice.
Yeah, and then we went to Tropezón, El Tropezón?
Just tropezón.
Tropezón in Española Way in South Beach. Now, let me preface with, we were all obviously starving. We needed dinner. It was 8:30 p.m., the time that you go to eat dinner. We arrive. First red flag I might want to add is we arrive, the restaurant is jam frickin' packed to the brim, not a single seat in sight. And the sweet, wonderful server slash host slash manager who was
Shout out to
literally
Byron.
wearing all of the hats yesterday. You know, he really wanted to seat us, and he really wanted to like show us a good time. He really wanted to give us a exceptional service. And so he did everything that he could, seating us. We got a seat, we were fine, we were comfy, everything was dandy. We put in our order of 6 tapas and then 1 large main paella.
Right, and a drink each, but like we really did make it so we could give him our entire order so he wouldn't have to like come back and forth to us. Just like, this is our order.
One and done.
We want to eat and get out of here.
Right. First 3 tapas arrived in a timely manner. And so did our drinks. Everything was totally fine. And then everything went downhill. It took us approximately another hour, I want to say, at the very least, before we got another single plate on our table. We wound up not getting that paella. We got another little dish like gifted to us. We got a round of drinks gifted to us.
And the gifted one was the dates.
And it was
There
only
come 3 in an order, and we were 4.
Yeah, that was a little sad.
It was a little sad. Honestly, a little insulting. And
I don't think that there was a thought process behind it. He put it in. He
there certainly was no thought process behind it. And that's where I'm upset. We've all worked in the service industry, and I've never been a GM. I've never been in a managerial position in the service industry, but I have been a server, I have been a barista, and I have been a host. And in all 3 of those positions, the one thing that I know is when I see a group of people who are hungry and the kitchen is backed up, the first thing that I tell that group of people is, the kitchen is backed up, just so you know. So take that into consideration when you're sitting down at this restaurant, because it's gonna take a while before your food arrives. And I feel like that's where he missed the mark, and that's what left a bad taste in my mouth. Also, the fact that he didn't come earlier with the whole paella thing and had to result to
so if I
canceling.
may,
Please.
the only thing that I would have done differently in his position would have been to tell us much earlier about the fact that we were not getting the paella, particularly because 10 minutes before he came up to our table and said that he's canceling it because it's not coming out right. He said that it will be out in 6 minutes.
Right.
That is the only thing that I would have done differently.
No, I'm sorry. He initially said it's coming out in 6 minutes, and then 30 minutes later he said, "Give me 9 minutes."
Yeah. Right. Anyway, Chefu, what are you doing? Anyway, to be fair, because we all have worked in either specifically this food service industry or customer facing, we didn't get there starving visually. We were actually pretty chill. We stepped off to the side. We asked if we can grab a drink at the bar while we're waiting. We were
For sure.
hanging out.
100%. But we did say we're hungry.
As far as
And we're gonna eat.
As far as I'm concerned, the fact that the kitchen was backed up was implied. I understood it immediately. As a matter of fact,
But we were very patient for everything.
We
It's
were.
just that the paella.
I think
took
the
a
paella
million
was the
years.
downfall. That is where I think that I, as a person who has been in managerial positions in restaurants for a very long time, that is where I would have acted differently. Everything else went well.
Yeah.
The fact that like they got us the round of shots, they bought us the drink, they brought like. I think that there was no thought behind getting us an extra appetizer that only had 3 pieces when we are clearly 4 sitting at the table. That was, I think, came from like a night where I assure you that this man did not have a single second to either take a sip of water or go pee.
100%.
And we've been there, and we
Poor
are
thing.
forgiving. And I, for one, will most definitely be back because I've also been there before, and I loved it.
The food was amazing.
The food
food
was
was so
delicious, yes. Also, after my scathing review, I would like to add that food, phenomenal. Martinis, phenomenal.
Wow.
They are a
Fino
gin
Sherry
bar.
Martini. Why have I never?
They
known?
are
Amazing.
gin bar and one of the only places in Miami that has my favorite gin. So to be fair, if it was the first night of Art Basel, I honestly don't think that they expected to be as busy as they were.
He could have turned us away, to be fair.
He kind of tried to, and then we stood there. He was like,
no.
come back in
he
20.
said, no.
No, he said, come back in 20
Come back in 20, and then he said, let me see what I could do.
No.
Yes.
But why did he say, let me see what I can do? He said, come back in 20 minutes, knowing that the rest of the street could seat us, where we wouldn't have waited for 20 minutes. I then asked, can we grab a drink from the bar and hang out here and wait? That is when he realized that we weren't letting go, so he would have to appease us. We could have gone to Cheeseburger Baby.
Well,
We could
anyway,
have.
we
I kept
certainly...
suggesting that we would go grab lemon drops at Max Club Deuce. You guys were against it.
Right.
I needed food,
I needed sustenance.
Lemon, it's in the name of the drink.
and I wanted atmosphere, and I got it.
Yeah. You could have.
Anyway, all of this to say that we will be back in the summer months when nobody else is in Florida.
Next week. I'm going back next week.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, you don't have to come with me.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I do have something that I want to talk about though.
Oh
Something.
my God, it's something.
Something.
Tell us a something.
The something that I would like to talk to you about is that I've started watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh my God, this is almost better than you listening to Rosalia. Okay, go.
Okay. I'm only in the first season,
Okay.
so I don't know everything yet. However,
Jeff brought his story, I'm sorry.
well, he's listening. He is sad.
He is sad. Jeff also watches Secret Lives
Yeah.
of Mormon Wives.
He sure does.
He's forced to.
Okay. So, is it part of their religion where they're not allowed? Are they not allowed to say the word fuck because they say AF, effing? They say F a lot, and not.
That they're not allowed to drink
And
caffeine.
it's just a religious thing.
It's
in
a
general.
yeah.
Okay, that was my first question.
Fudge.
I know that in other seasons Whitney is liked more, but in the first season, I hate her.
She's not liked more. I like her.
No, I've heard other people say that, like that in the first season, it's just a general consensus that like nobody likes her, but then afterwards, people do like her. But whatever. I guess I will have to see. However, in the first season, she is gossipy. She is a liar. She is two-faced. She is just all of the things that I do not like. If you're gonna be a bitch, own up to it and be a fucking bitch to people's face. When somebody wants to approach you about something, then own up to your shit. Own up to your bitchiness. Don't act like, what is it? What is the name of the church called? It's so annoying to
Latter-day
me.
Saints.
Yes. It's so annoying to me that in every confessional she said, as a member of the Church of the Latter-day Saints. I'm like, sweetheart, no, I don't like it. I'm sorry. I will stand by that.
Okay.
Additionally,
Bullet points.
I was just gonna give some
No.
bullet points. As well.
Michaela, sweet baby girl, I feel like she's unwell. I feel like she's genuinely unwell. That skin disorder, poor thing. I think that she needs to step away from this.
I don't want to tell you too
And
much
take
because I don't
care
want
of
to ruin
herself.
everything for you.
Okay,
You're
then
also, she has a lot of trauma.
This
poor
is a
thing.
while ago. Like these people maybe are in different places now. Like from season 1 to season 3.
I mean,
Likely.
definitely.
Likely, I would
Definitely.
hope so.
They all have at least one extra child.
Wow, crazy.
They're also like babies.
Yeah, I know.
babies.
Now they're like 25 years old.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
I
When
think
I
the
watch
oldest
it, I'm
one is like
oh,
31.
Because you're like.
Michaela had her first child when she was 16. She's 23 in this show, in this first season, I mean.
She met her husband when she was 16 and he was 21.
Right. So, with
21 or
her,
31?
no, 21.
21.
I just feel like she needs to perhaps step away from it all because she's a sweet, sweet baby girl. I just feel like she's just unwell inside and maybe needs to take care of herself, but I will continue seeing and learning and understanding.
Just if you want more pasta, there's more pasta.
I was about to go.
Go get it.
Jessie from the show, not this Jessie, obviously. Jessie with an I. I can't read her. Like I'm getting like a strange energy from her. It feels like there's a darkness that resides within her soul.
May I cut you off real
So
quick?
deep.
Sure.
These are people that are all, whether they ascribe to the church now as much as they did prior or not is different between each person. But these are people that grew up incredibly sheltered in a very, very uptight and strict and conservative religious environment. And Mormonism isn't chill.
No.
It's not chill. And I think all of them have a certain darkness because all of them have experienced this, like, if not actual sexual trauma, then just religious trauma.
Yeah.
They are all battling a lot of demons, let's call it.
And there's definitely different levels within the church of like weirdness. You know, some people are good religious people, and others are corrupt
You
and
get
doing all
shunned
kinds
for-
of things.
Yeah. No, and you also see that. You
But not
see
all
that.
of them are part of it anymore, right?
No.
Well, yeah, no, not necessarily. Or like maybe they still
They grew
consider
up like
themselves
that, but then
Mormon,
no.
but they're not part of like the
The church.
temple or the church or whatever the fuck they call it. So yes, for sure. I don't think that I necessarily don't like her.
Who do you
I'm
like
just,
the best?
I have to say,
I think there's only one right answer.
I feel
you
like
should
in
know
this
that.
first season at least, I really like Taylor.
Yes! Taylor's the only right answer. She's fucking crazy. I love her.
She's the realist in
She
my
is
opinion.
so fun. She's also like the originator. I'm obsessed with her.
She's a Gemini.
I know.
Jen is
I
also
like
a
her a lot
Gemini.
too.
She's cute.
I like her a lot.
She's like, she feels to me like the most real, genuine, honest. Like she tells it like it is. She's honest with the way that she feels. She doesn't seem to me like she's putting up a front. Macy, I can't really read quite yet because like she's cool with everybody and she seems like a good friend.
A friend to all is a friend to none.
Right. But then I'm like, I don't know about all that.
I do like Macy though.
I feel absolutely terrible for Jen with her husband. Like, how is she on Dancing with the Stars? He probably wants to divorce her again.
I think I told you that like every time like the camera would pan to him, I was like, oh, he's seething.
Yeah, I don't like him. She's really cute,
She's cute.
but I feel bad for her. And the
She's also
last thing.
a badass, and she comes from a very, very different background than the rest of the
Yeah.
girls.
Is Demi in the first season?
Yeah.
Yes. Demi.
Demi.
I like Demi.
You do?
I like her from the first season. She's like, whatever. She's cute, but obviously they're all starting a ton of drama with each other. But I generally don't have any issues with her. However, I do want to ask. Like, I do think that the Fruity Pebbles gift that Whitney gave to Demi in the first season is a fucking dumb bitch move.
I think it's
I don't like it, and I don't think that
But
it's
what
funny.
is the Fruity Pebbles in reference to? Because I tried to Google it. And
Okay,
it
so
said that it
we're
was
gonna-
a secret. It said that it was a secret.
It-
Like
it
nobody
was,
actually
but-
knows what it is.
We know.
Well,
now.
she's gonna say exactly what it is right now. However, who was it that posted the video?
Jessie.
Oh, Jessie was the one that
Girl,
shared
some
what it
shit happens
was.
on the second and third season.
Okay, so now you share.
Okay, so
What Fruity
a
Pebbles
little
is.
recap. This is turning into a French Mormon podcast. But long story
like Jessie.
short, Jessie's fun. I like Jessie. I think she's cute.
She's very pretty. I think they're all pretty.
I liked Demi, and then I didn't, and now I don't.
Okay.
But basically, and mind you, when I heard it, the like whatever TikTok that does like reporting on like stupid like reality shit was like, I had my jaw on the floor, and they like to like embellish. So I'm like, oh, it's probably like something really stupid, and they're just like sensationalizing it. No. I also was like, oh shit, that will be online forever. Long story short, Demi's husband,
Who is 20-something years older than her.
yeah, that whole thing is weird too. He's very good looking.
Sure, but she's 20-something years younger than her.
He likes to drink her pee-pee. Like chug it. Like
Demi's.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow. And then the Fruity Pebbles was the
That's the nickname for it.
like
That
letting
is-
them know
that
that
is
he
the code
said
but they
name.
that-
sent that thing as like, oh, we know like what you're doing.
She told everybody. She
Like,
told
that's
all
what
the
they call
girls. Because he said that that's what it tasted like.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's
Thank
wild.
you for informing me.
anytime.
It's wild. And then Demi had a Valentine's party and invited all the girls like a Galentine's. And then Whitney, as a gift, put like tossed a whole entire bag of Fruity Pebbles into like a box and like wrapped it up all pretty. And then she opened it up in front of everybody. I mean, that's a bitchy,
Very,
catty,
very, very,
mean
very.
girl thing to do.
I think it's funny.
And then when Demi was pissed about it, Whitney got mad at her for being pissed and like ruining the vibe.
Oh my god.
Sorry, but no, I
Whatever.
don't like it. So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I will keep updating because
I can't wait to see what you think about season 2. Honestly, season 2 has some moments that like really broke my heart, particularly for Taylor. Next, speaking of living chronically online, I was scrolling on TikTok as one does,
as one does.
and I came across this video that said, 2026 for you will be on theme with the top movie that came out the year that you turned 10.
Okay.
So I, for example,
Did you do some research on all of us?
no. Wow. That's what Jesse is here for. And the vibes, of course. Anyway, I, for example, was born in 1987. So in 1997, the top movie was Men in Black. And let me tell you something. I've been waiting to see a freaking alien. So I'm hoping it's not like one of those like the sugar guzzling one. I hope it's like a more like E.T. Phone Home vibes, or maybe like Stitch.
It says that the top movie of 97 was Titanic. That close runner-ups were Men in Black and The Lost World Jurassic
I
Park.
looked it up like 3 times. The top grossing movie.
It says other major box offices were Men in Black, but that
Wow.
the highest grossing both
You have been
domestically-
proven wrong, my
both
friend.
domestically and worldwide.
No, she's a Google girl, but I also have a phone.
I also have Google.
Okay. I didn't mean to like offend.
I'm not planning on getting on a boat, so like Titanic is literally just devastating. And I'm more into like meeting aliens.
Yes.
So let me.
We're gonna
like,
stick with that. It's the aliens, 100%.
I need to. What was the #1 movie in 1997? Men in Black. Titanic came out in 19.
AI likes to hallucinate sometimes, so it's gonna be okay.
Damn.
So then I was 10 in 2001.
It did come out in 1997. Damn.
Harry
I don't
Potter
wanna
and
go
the
on a-
Sorcerer's Stone.
Wow, that's so on brand for you. That's the most on brand for you thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yo, are you?
What
gonna
was
go-
the top grossing movie in 2004?
No.
Yeah, I was 10
Yes,
years old in 2004.
Shrek 2.
You are in for such a treat.
I'm not having
2026
babies.
is gonna be so fun for you.
Is that where they go?
That's where they have babies.
No,
No.
that's 3.
No.
They go to the castle.
They go to the castle, yeah.
Far, far away land.
When he becomes handsome Shrek.
Oh, that's true.
Handsome Shrek.
Adam does kind of look like handsome Shrek.
However, other ones at the same level were also Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
In 2004?
Yes.
Aw, look at us. Harry Pottering.
Look at us.
Whatever.
Oh my god. Okay, I love that phrase. You're meeting aliens.
How does that interpret though? Okay, you're meeting aliens. You're gonna be handsomer. You're gonna go to a faraway land
Maybe, perhaps.
and be handsomer.
And throne money. She's
Okay.
gonna move to a castle.
And then for me, Harry Potter.
But you're gonna come in. There's gonna be a Prince Charming that like tries to fuck up your shit, and like what's her face?
Evil stepmother.
No.
Evil godmother.
The godmother.
Fairy godmother.
The
Fairy godmother. Well, there always is in a fucking villain.
Is there?
Yeah, unfortunately. What about you? The first Harry Potter came out in 2001?
Sorcerer's Stone.
Sorcerer's Stone. Isn't that when he has like a Voldemort in the back of his head?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
Lord of the
Oh
Rings,
my
Fellowship
God.
of the Ring. Also, Monsters Inc.
You're gonna have a very like fairy tale,
Whimsical.
whimsical.
Very whimsical. And Sorcerer's Stone is when they have like that maze thing and like the chest, the big chests.
That's the
think.
Chamber of Secrets, I believe.
I think so.
Because they're going down into the chambers.
Chamber of Secrets is the one with the frickin' snake.
Yeah.
That's different. One is they do the thing. They have all these like different things that they have to do with a 3-headed dog.
Right.
And they see Professor What's His fucking face that has Voldemort in the back of his head. The following movie is when his sister, Ginger sister, gets into school too, and there's like the diary of Tom What's His face Riddle, and there's the snake, and all the kids like get petrified. Come on, man, don't fucking try me. I know Harry Potter like the back of my freaking hand.
Don't try her. Anybody.
The stone is where he gets it in his pocket.
Right?
Yeah.
That's not where the snake is.
No,
I
I
know.
said that was the Chamber of Secrets.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
The chest thing is Sorcerer's Stone. Chamber of Secrets, massive snake.
Okay,
I
well,
feel like they're always underground.
In
They're
the
always
tunnels.
They're always
Underground.
underground fighting and doing things underground. So I'm just.
so
No.
who knows?
It's really
Not in the
ridiculous.
Prisoner of
I should
Azkaban,
know
we're not.
everything because I have seen every single one of those movies
multiple times.
like 50 times. I start them over and just watch them through over and over again.
Once a year. It's like 17 hours and 34 minutes, something like that, to watch all of them
It's about
in
time.
one go.
I have wasted days of my life.
I wouldn't call that wasting.
Yeah. You know.
Well, speaking of whimsical, all things whimsical, raccoons are slowly but surely
Being domesticated.
being
Oh,
domesticated, wanting to be domesticated. And I think, and I really love that for us because this is something that we have been manifesting for quite some time now. And so I'm in the market for a little raccoon that wants me to be their mother.
You know who I think would be a really good raccoon dad?
Adam?
No. Our dad.
Yes.
Yeah. I see it.
Sorry.
This is really good. I
It's so fucking good.
amazing.
Yay!
I know someone who just had one. There's a baby.
You know a
raising
raccoon
it.
that had a raccoon?
No, a person that had a baby, and like it wasn't doing well. They had to give
A
it up.
baby raccoon.
Yeah, a baby
Yeah,
raccoon. They had to give it up to.
I know a person who had a baby.
We're talking about raccoons. I know a person who had a baby raccoon.
They didn't birth the raccoon. Okay.
And it wasn't doing well, and they had to give it to like
Wildlife
yeah,
rescue.
wildlife.
We still have a lot to learn.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
there are tons of babies on Beer Can Island, right off Olita Park.
Can we
ready
please
for,
like
ready for the
indicate which
plugging.
kind of babies we're talking about because I'm confused.
We are talking about raccoons.
Raccoon babies.
I wouldn't take them from their natural habitat like
No,
that.
no.
Particularly not from Beer Can Island.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. You would only take one if it was abandoned by its mother. Anyways.
right,
You would
100%.
never
But from the
take one
Humane
here.
Society.
I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but yeah,
Yeah.
sure, maybe.
I mean, maybe in like 50, 60 years that'll be a thing,
I
but
don't know
like,
about
I don't know that we have that much time.
Then you never have a raccoon. It's not the other way
Where are we
around.
going?
Well,
What's happening?
who knows? Who knows?
I'd
You
like to
know,
go to
Earth
space.
can implode.
Well, you know, I'm meant to like meet an alien, so maybe they'll take me for a
Right.
ride around the galaxy.
Around the galaxy.
Go hang out.
Travelers and guardians of the
Part
galaxy.
of the reason that they're getting like that is we've continued to make more and more difficult mechanisms for them to like deal with, and garbage cans and like different things, and so they learn how to
They
be
hungry.
better and smarter, and then in turn becoming smarter generation by generation. They're learning that it's better.
See, it's not
just
going to be
come
Planet
in
of
the
the
homes.
Apes. It's going to be Planet of the Trash Pandas.
I'm for it.
They're adorable,
I'm here for
sweet,
it.
beautiful little babies. They're
Don't they have
so
rabies?
cute. Not all of
No, I
them.
don't think that's like a super common thing.
Not
Because
all
like
of them.
possums don't.
No, possums
They
are.
cannot even get rabies.
Yeah, Jesse
They're
wants a possum.
immune. I love an
Possums are
opossum.
adorable. They're sweet baby angels. They take good care of their young. They don't
They're
mean any
marsupials,
harm.
no?
They eat pests. Yeah. Marsupial
Tommy used to
superstar.
call Jeff
Marsupial,
Marsoups.
Marsupial superstar.
He never called him that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Marsupial superstar was the name
Yeah.
he called him.
All I would have.
It's shortened to Marsoups, but like it was Marsupial superstar.
I don't think I ever got the full freaking.
Should I say it one more time?
No.
Marsupial superstar.
Marsupial.
Marsupial superstar. Marsupial.
They're a little, like they're cute. They're ugly cute.
They're like gothic, okay?
They are gothic. That's exactly
They're like
it.
metal raccoons.
Yeah, they're metal raccoons. They're hardcore metal
The funny
raccoons.
part is though, I think they're much sweeter and like nicer than
They're chill.
raccoons.
I love them.
You think so?
They look opposite, but
So,
Their smile is scary.
in about 2.5 weeks, I am having my office holiday party. And aside from the fact that this should have been like finalized and planned like a month ago, and I just work with people who just. Anyway, passing on. As a part of it, we're doing like an escape room in the morning, and then we're gonna go to lunch, and after lunch, everybody goes home, and I think that's like the best part of this party is that everybody gets to go home. But during lunch, we're gonna do White Elephant.
Ooh, okay.
And my HR director was like telling me about the last time that she had played White Elephant, and she asked me, "What did you get the last time that you played White Elephant?" And at first, I almost let it slip, but then
That you
I
got a
remembered
box
that I
of sexy
actually
stuff?
didn't get it. I got something else instead. I got thieved.
it was such a thing. Like that's all that stuck in your head. Was
It got
because everybody
stolen.
was trying to steal.
We were all at our friend's Christmas party, and I was not in a particularly good state of mind because I'd literally just got into like a really terrible car accident. I had like a drink and a half, and I don't remember the drive home. But I, for a good moment, secured a box full of toys. And then
Spicy toys.
thievery occurred, and it was taken away from me. But I did end up with a gift that I'm going to replicate for my holiday Christmas party. And that is just like a really cheap photo album that had a bunch of scratch off cards.
That is a very good idea.
It's a very good gift. And I'm
It's
going
a
to make it
great gift.
cuter. I'm going to like do things on Canva to like make it all cute and like use this one the next holiday. Use this one the next time you take
On a rainy
PTO. Use this one next time that you get to leave before 7 p.m. Nobody stays until 7 p.m. Honestly, my office is pretty good about that.
That's such a good idea. I really, really like that.
Yeah.
I love a creative idea. Who did that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But it's a great gift. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Very
I
good
want to
gift.
say she had dark hair, but that's
That's the extent of what you remember.
it was a year ago, and let me remind you, I had like whiplash.
Quite literally.
Trauma, whiplash.
Quite
I
literally.
was unwell.
That's fun. What are you guys doing for the holidays with your office?
Do you have
I
anything?
think we're gonna go on a water taxi and then dinner at Coconuts after.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah. Just like cute and chill.
Coconuts.
We love coconuts. Oh my god, the Scooby snacks.
They don't have the Scooby snacks anymore. I'm pretty sure they took that off the menu a while ago, I believe.
They were running out of crab, so they were using lobster, and that was shit. But I'm sure it's like a secret menu thing.
The last time that I had gone and asked for it, they said they don't do it anymore.
Well, then they're gonna fucking like go out of business, because what the fuck else are you going there for?
I did have my first oysters of the season last week, and they were...
Ew, who'd you
I
have
had my
them with?
first stone crabs.
I saw that.
It was
You guys
good.
don't
It
do
was
anything fun with me.
Very impromptu.
ridiculous.
It's super fun together last night.
Literally, arguably the most fun thing.
Yeah.
I went to dinner with like a bunch of the girls on Wednesday last week, and I got oysters
That's true.
alone.
Where did you guys go?
Boatyard. We
Duh.
talked about this.
They redid it. It's nice.
What do you mean?
Like it
Boyard's
looks
been
different.
redone like for the past like 6 or 7 years.
Oh, it looked different than the last time I'd been there. Like looked a little bit like elevated and like nicer.
It's
The menu
quite
seemed
nice.
elevated. Maybe because I always sit outside and I never sit inside.
Probably because of that.
We sat inside and I was like, oh, this is nicer than I remember.
I don't sit inside there.
I would rather sit outside, but it was raining when we went. Wow.
Does it smell good?
Yeah, it does actually.
Good. I'm glad it doesn't. Listen, I love what I made. I think it was so freaking delicious. I truly hope that my hair doesn't smell like it.
No, it doesn't. The house doesn't smell like it either.
Good, because an item that I've been meaning to ask you guys, and I keep forgetting, so we might as well do it on camera so Mom can hear. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed that since the kitchen renovation, when you leave there on Friday, do you feel like you smell like food?
No?
I do.
No.
Maybe it's because I usually get there about 20 minutes before you guys.
What would that change?
That she's there for like more of the
For
cooking.
the cooking.
I guess.
I don't know. I
Maybe.
feel like I smell like food. I feel like I smell like, not bad food, just like I feel like I smell like cooking.
That's interesting. No, I haven't noticed any difference. But I do have a completely off-topic question for you. Completely off-topic. When you go to the bathroom in public, or not in public, when you go to the bathroom and you're wearing a skirt, how do you go about it?
Pull it up.
It's very dependent, but most likely I'm pulling it up.
Pull it up.
There's only one right answer. It's to pull it up.
Pull it up.
What do you mean? In what
Even if you
scenario
have a long
would you
skirt, you
push
still
it
wouldn't-
down?
Okay, in
Especially
what
with a long
scenario?
skirt.
Yeah.
You're pulling it up.
I have more than one maxi skirt that is tight, and pulling it up is often more effort than pulling it down.
Fine,
You asked me a
whatever.
question and I answered it. There's obviously
Fine,
not
whatever.
only one right answer.
A while ago, I was in the bathroom with Michelle, and she was wearing a long, flowy maxi skirt, and she pulled it down, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Question: whilst she was
That's touching
walking,
the floor.
when she was walking in said skirt, did the bottom graze the floor?
No, but that's Irregardless.
No, that is not irregardless because if it's fucking grazing the floor, I don't want to touch it with my hands.
I'm
going to be washing my hands anyway, yeah? I'm not gross. But I'm saying, like, I don't want to, like, what if I walked in a puddle or something? I don't want to touch my shit.
I don't like it. I think that all skirts go to heaven. And that is up.
Oh. No, I definitely, I will say this, 99% of the time the skirt comes up.
That's what she said.
That is, in fact, what she said.
And I stand by it. But there is a percent, a singular percentage, when it is more convenient to go down.
That's also what she said.
And it's also, and I stand by that too. Either way, the skirt is coming up.
Or down.
Eventually. Off.
Either heaven or hell. You got to pick your poison.
Sometimes it's this and sometimes it's that.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Thanksgiving.
What about it?
Well, we filmed our episode for Thanksgiving, but we never talked about Thanksgiving.
I am blocking 7:20 to 7:45 out of my brain. Like it didn't happen.
The times?
Oh,
Yeah, from 7:20 p.m. until 7:45 p.m.
Okay.
On Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
Yeah.
I was making the fucking gnocchi. The fucking blob of dough that was documented in me kneading for an endless amount of time on camera last week. I was boiling it and then tossing it in brown butter and sage. And whilst I was doing that, I kept getting approached and asked questions.
I do remember seeing you in the kitchen looking very stressed. Yeah. I do remember.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's at least 2 people that attended that dinner that I love with every ounce of my being. One of whom is blood related to you, Jess, that I was about to punch in the face. Only both of them are like 3 heads taller than me, so like punching up, like, ugh. It would have been real hard.
And missing.
I would have done it. No, it was, and mind you, I am fully aware that every single question that was asked was coming from like a genuine place of curiosity and just like wanting to give me the spotlight of like, look at what you're doing. This is amazing.
Not the time.
Not at the time.
Time and place, people.
At some point, the water started like gushing over, and that is when I said that even though I had like 9 or 10 pounds of, I think even more than that, I forgot to weigh the bags. But I had like 2 massive, like overpacked, gallon-sized Ziploc bags of frozen gnocchi, and then an additional tray that never made it into the bags. And I made 3/4 of one because I just could not be there anymore. But that's okay because we are the winners out of it because now we have gnocchi to make at a later time.
And also,
Not forever.
It was exceptional. That dinner was
It came out good.
chef's
And I feel like
frickin'
it was
kiss.
such a,
Really
like,
good.
again, after 7:45, once I decided, like, I am actually not making any more, immediately at that point, everything was copacetic. Everything was beautiful
Yeah.
and gorgeous, and the vibes were so good. Everybody was having a fun time. Conversations, it didn't even feel as loud. We were planning on having the dinner outside and Florida be Florida-ing, and it kept like drizzling or whatever. But I feel like at any given moment I looked over and people were in conversation and having a nice time and like enjoying the food and enjoying their company.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
We had like really lovely babies that were really fucking cute.
So cute.
They liked my food, and honestly that is the highest praise because babies don't lie.
Babies
Yeah,
don't lie.
they were freaking out about it.
I even told Miles, I was like, if you don't like it, lie to me. But I know your kid won't.
No, everything was so good.
Yeah.
It was truly phenomenal. And then after that, the rest of, my weekend, I can speak for myself, was lovely, except for the fact that I made the very stupid decision of going to Sawgrass Mall on Friday.
Not a fucking chance in hell you couldn't pay me.
So, okay. To my credit,
You were hosting.
I was hosting, and in my mind, you know, a lot of people really do mostly online shop nowadays, especially with like sales like these, because of what a shit show malls have always been in the past. And so in my mind, I was like, okay, it's gonna be packed, it's gonna be a lot, but it couldn't possibly be that much of a nightmare. And boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. So we arrived to a parking lot that had traffic in it. And
Yo, I'm stuck bumper to bumper trying to get into spot number 215.
And we're like going in circles, or at least trying to go in circles to like find a spot. Mind you, I was with Adam's mom, and so we, at a certain point, we like saw a woman coming towards the parking lot, and so I stopped and I asked her if she was getting out of her car, or she was leaving, if she was looking for a car, and she was like, yeah, but to be honest with you, I have no idea where it is.
Did she get in your car and you drove her around?
Absolutely not. Yikes. Scary.
I've definitely done that before.
No, thank you. So she was like, yeah, and then Adam's mom was like, oh, should I get out of the car and like look for her spot? I was like, don't do that right now. I was
you
like,
thought it was like a plot to like rob you?
no, not at all. But I told her, I was like, people get lost here. It's highly likely that her car isn't even in this lot.
Right.
Like it's very, very likely that she has no idea where she is. She's not from here. She doesn't speak English. Like, most people get lost in Sawgrass. Let's just start there. You know what I mean? And so, fine. We kept going around. At a certain point, we're in this row. And then in this row, we see a woman going into her car. And so I was like, oh, if you want, you can go ask her, like, if somebody is going into her spot. And so, but I was like, I'm here, or like, stay in this area. And so she was like, okay. And so she goes. And I see her, and then I have people honking behind me, and I was like, okay, I'll go out of this row to go into this row where this car was. Of course, once I get out of the row that we were in, this row where she was blocked off because the end section of it was for valet, and so you couldn't enter it from the outside. And so then I had to go all the way around to the very next row, which of course there was traffic, literal bumper to bumper traffic in the parking lot. And so it took me a solid, like, probably 10 minutes to get to her. Of course, when I get to her, she is not there. Where I dropped her off. Not there. So I was like,
Sharon,
oh, no.
where did you go, Sharon?
And I know her. I know the personality, and so I know that in that moment she was like, oh, I'm gonna go look for Daphne on foot. So she's probably running around the parking lot as I'm trying to drive around the parking lot.
To be fair, she was probably walking faster than you were driving.
And finally, I found a spot. I saw a couple getting out of the mall. After I had like done a few circles, I had waited for her for like 15 minutes at the place where I dropped her off and told her to wait, where she wasn't coming back to. I was starting to freak out. So I was like, okay, I need to drop my car off somewhere and fucking go through every row of this parking lot to find this woman. Finally, I caught a couple coming out of the mall. I was like, are you leaving? Yes, we're leaving right here. As they're standing outside of their car, putting their shit, we lock eyes. I open my window. They're like, we're leaving. There's clear communication. There's another car. I'm right here. The car is right here. There's another car right here and a row of cars. And this car is seeing that there's communication happening.
We're gonna need a diagram of the fucking like parking lot.
The car comes out, and this dumb fucking bitch tries to go into the spot that is so clearly mine. And so I was like, absolutely the fuck not. And so I skirt right into the spot. I come out of there, and I tried telling her, like, what are you doing? And then, of course, there was no conversation to be had. There was no, I shouldn't have even said, I shouldn't have even said, like, what are you doing? But she was like, fuck you, you bitch, fuck you, you hoe. And I was just like, no, thank you.
Where was Sharon this whole time? Please tell me she already went to the mall.
I am now running around, walking around an additional, like, 15 minutes. I'm calling Adam. Her phone doesn't work, also. Very important to note. Her phone doesn't work, even though I've tried calling her multiple times. Obviously, it's not working. Cool. I call Adam and I was like, I don't know how else to say this to you, but I literally lost your mom. I'm gonna freak out because like, I don't like, in my mind, I was already visualizing myself like running around in circles all throughout Sawgrass all day long trying to find her. So
It's like, what'd you do? What'd you do on Saturday, Friday?
she's not in either one of the entrances that are from the parking lot. And so again, I'm like, where could she possibly fucking be? So then I was like, okay, let me go into one of the entrances. And thank God that I went into that entrance at the exact second that I went into that entrance, because as I went into the entrance, I saw her starting to walk fast away from the cashiers towards the mall to go inside of Sawgrass to look.
Maybe she would have gone and like asked them like, can you please page?
No, she was looking for Wi-Fi.
Okay.
No, Sawgrass does not have Wi-Fi.
Well, no, she didn't know.
Right, but that's what the cashier told her. And so she would have been going in circles around Sawgrass looking for Wi-Fi.
So many steps, you guys.
And so in that moment, I was like, hello. And then she was like, oh, where have you been? And I was like, I've literally been losing my mind.
I have to ask a question just to like get like to really gauge. First of all, up until about 30 seconds ago, I had a massive piece of pepper between my teeth and I just dug it out. So if you see it on camera, congratulations, you win a prize. DM me for details. But from the moment that you arrived on Sawgrass grounds until you reconnected and stepped your foot inside of the mall for the first time, how much time had lapsed?
Like 40 minutes.
I would go home.
I would lose my mind.
I thought I was.
And then
losing my
how
mind.
long did you spend
And I
at
almost
the mall?
went with you.
Like 3 hours. Yeah. Oh my God.
My Friday was oh so peaceful.
I'm so happy for you.
Listen, this was after 2 days of legitimate war.
Listen,
Linda. I woke up Wednesday morning, even though I was off at like 6:30 in the morning, did my shit, dropped off my car at the dealership because it needed to get service. This sweet angel here came to scoop me up, and also Jeff was with us. Go to mom and dad's house. Start prepping, nonstop cooking, literally like I barely stopped to pee. And then at some point,
You were basically Byron.
pretty much.
Our server from yesterday.
I didn't break the sweat though. I was cool.
She's the host. She's the chef. She's the server. She's the bartender.
But then I needed to go pick my car up because I realized that like they would be closed on Thursday. I don't want to fucking deal with this shit on Friday. So like this needs to happen and they close at a certain time. Mom takes me to the dealership. Only at this point, there's also rush hour traffic. It took forever. And as the resident florist, I needed to go pick up flowers. So I started cooking at, let's say, like, what, 10:30, 11 a.m.?
11:30.
Let's say that I had about a 2-hour break between going to pick up the car, picking up the flowers, and fixing the flowers. I was cooking until 1:30 in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
God.
And then I went to bed at mom and dad's house, woke up at like 8 o'clock, and got back in the kitchen at like 8:45. Until the I took 20 minutes to take a shower and do my makeup and get dressed until the very moment that people were still already there. Now, Wednesday, I said something to mom about, I'm going to schedule myself a pedicure on Friday and ask for an extra 10 minutes of massage. On Thursday, that evolved into, fuck that, I'm going to need a full body massage. Mm-hmm. But I'm busy. I don't have time to research this shit. So I was just like, whatever, I'm going to let go. Thursday, I insisted on coming back here after dinner. I
think that's a good idea.
Very desperately wanted to wake up in my own bed. So I woke up at like 10 and started scrolling on my phone, looking for massage places. And I found a really cute place that could take me at 2 p.m. in South Beach, just like a proper massage place, not like a spa at a hotel, because also it was really cloudy and shitty, so it's not like I would have taken advantage of their pool or other amenities. It wasn't for that. $125, 60-minute massage by Mr. Carlos something.
Carlos. Do we love Carlos?
I will marry him tomorrow if he asks nicely.
You would go back?
100%.
Well, she would marry him, so she would do more than go back.
They also have like a couple
She would
massages
stay
and
there.
stuff. I would stay there. Honestly, it smelled really, really good. The first thing you do when you get to a massage place that you've never been to before is go to the bathroom, because if the bathroom is clean, everything is clean. The
Correct.
bathroom was spotless. They even had a cute little machine that was motion detected, not like with coins or whatever, for tampons and pads. Very, very inclusive. We loved it. I waved my hand to see if it worked, and it did, and then I just left the pad there because I don't need it.
I'm so sorry. Congratulations on having your cherry popped for using a dispenser, a tampon/pad dispenser for the first time in your life.
That's right. Yeah, it was monumental.
Wow.
You've never.
This
used
is
one of those?
huge.
I've never.
We
no,
talked about
I've
this
definitely,
last
like,
week.
I never had to. I've never. I kind of always pack. You know, I'm always packing.
She's always prepared.
She's always packing heat.
I'm always packing.
Always prepared. You've never gotten your period and not been prepared.
No.
Also, I've let's say more often than not.
Yeah.
I have been unprepared.
Yeah, most of the time I'm unprepared.
Yes.
We live in a city, yo. Like literally, I could spit and reach a fucking Walgreens. Like, what is unprepared?
It's just I don't because I'm not
I don't
always
really
here.
use pads.
I literally got my
Or
period.
tampons.
I got my period before, right after like I used the bathroom and was ready to go out to the ski mountain, like get
No, that's
on the
never happened
lift
to
and
me.
go.
I know when my body is about to get it.
on, and I got it right then.
Even when I was very, very irregular, which was most of my life until I started taking birth control, I knew the day that it would happen. And then like three seconds before that, I'm like, ooh, it's about to happen, and it would happen. Nowadays, birth control, I don't really bleed. So
When did you get your period? Like the first time? How old were you?
14.
14.
I would expect it to be earlier for you.
14, I just feel like as a little, well, her boobs are not real.
That's why I'm laughing. I was 13.
I'm so sorry.
Are we putting you on the spot, Jesse?
I didn't know I was gonna be
Please
asked
come back.
personal
Please don't let this.
questions.
So you should know, I got my period for the first time at 13 years old at Disney.
I got my period when I was 12 years old. Maybe that's why I haven't grown since.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. 14.
I mean that I'm not taller. I don't have big
You're
boobs.
literally taller than me.
But I swear to God, I've been this tall since I was 12 years old.
I think I've gotten shorter. the degeneration has begun.
Well,
I like being short. I think it's cute.
I also
like
think
short
it's
people.
cute.
I think short's cute.
I don't think I'm that tall either. I'm 5'4". We're the same size.
I'm 5'6".
I'm always told.
Did you see? Did you see how
Like,
she
please
just
don't group us together.
the pretentiousness?
You thought I was 5'4"?
I will say
the
this.
disgust,
5'5".
the disgust in
People
her
are
eyes.
often
I'm 5'5".
surprised to hear that I'm 5'3", because I'm
You have a tall
often
personality.
told that I have a tall personality,
You do.
but I think it's more than that. I have a long torso.
You also
so
wear
when I'm
heels.
sitting down, I do wear heels often.
Shirt toasters.
Like an inch or two, like not like massive heels, but I have a long torso. So when I'm sitting down next to a very tall person, we're usually about the same height. And then I stand up and I get to their like nipples.
A long torso will do that for you. Why did you ask this question?
We were talking
I
about
was
the
just
pads
curious.
at the massage places.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Curious why you would ask.
Anyway, the place was
I was just curious.
The place was really great, and then I still went and got a pedicure, so I still got more massage on my feet.
Oh my God.
So yeah, my Friday was peaceful. AF,
AF,
as the Mormons
say. say.
But I do think that we should go back. You guys should come with me.
I would love to.
You once took me to a foot massage place, and it was great, but it was
aggressive.
aggressive.
Yo, that man I think was like getting
No,
turned on
oh no, I don't even.
by how hard he was going.
No, that's not
For
even
me.
what I was referring
At
to.
some point I was like, can you
Like the place looked like a massage hospital.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm not
Like they
into
had
that.
curtains like separated.
No.
all the
This place is
sections.
with doors that go all the way up to the top.
Interesting
Because, for
place.
example, I've gone to what's that place? It's like it's a massage place. It's cuter than the other chain, but it's also a chain. There's one in Wynwood.
Massage Envy?
Not Massage Envy. It's another. Now. It's called Now. There's one in Wynwood. There's one in Fort Lauderdale.
Now it's called?
Now. And it's a massive space, the one in Wynwood. And what separates between the different massage areas is just curtains. So you hear everything.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, I don't like that either. This place, the music was just loud enough and a very peaceful, like wind chimey music.
Wind chimey music.
Yeah, you would love it.
Right up my alley.
Right around. With full doors, the whole shebang. He even, I misunderstood. He was moving my hair and he goes, "Do you have anything?" And I thought that he was asking if I have like sew-in or something. So I'm like, "No."
You just love throwing your hair around, don't you?
And at this point, I'm already like laying in the bed, naked, with my head in the hole. So he's like,
That's what she said.
"Oh, okay." And he left the room and comes back and he puts my hair in a ponytail. He was asking me if I had
A ponytail, yeah. Aw.
Él no habla mucho inglés, but he's very strong.
Yeah.
He was like,
That's a
"How much do you
common-
want?" I was like, "Medium deep. I'm hurting." I walked out of there like a new fucking person, yo.
Yeah, it's nice.
Highly recommend. And then I went to a party.
You went to a party?
I went to a house party.
Oh, that's
What are you
right.
telling us about it?
Yeah, that took a wrong turn.
I mean, we started out playing Rummy Cube and like drinking like frozen watermelon tequila cocktails. And then all of a sudden it was 3:30 in the morning and I was like, "Ooh, I gotta go.
That happens fast.
I'm being stared at. I should leave."
It happens so fast.
Yeah. I don't. I love a hearse party.
Hearse party.
You know what's
I love
funny?
a hearse
You know what's
party.
funny is that maybe my mouth was saying what my mind was thinking because the apartment that we were at, the building used to be a horse stable.
That's right. You did mention that as well.
A horse party.
Hearse
A hearse
party.
party.
Well, earlier when you were talking about your long torso, I wanted to tell you that I have a shirt torso.
She does, in fact. It's scientifically proven.
I have a shirt torso.
Which is why often, even though you're a full 3 inches taller than me, if we're sitting next to each other at a bar, we'll look the same height.
Yeah.
And then I stand up, I'm barely reaching your eyebrows, and everybody's surprised.
Try to say though, short torso. It's
Short
hard.
torso.
It's hard to say.
Short torso.
That's why I just say short torso. It's just
Short
easier
torso.
to say than short torso.
Today when I got the groceries and I got the wine, one more thing about me.
If we're on the topic.
One more thing about how people perceive me. I went to get the stuff and I got wine, and it was during lunchtime, and the Whole Foods that I go to is in downtown Miami, so it is slammed during like 12:30, 1 o'clock. That place you can't really walk because everybody comes to get hot bar.
To get hot bar.
Hot bar. And I knew that I had the wine, and I knew that they would need to like come and look at my ID anyway, and the self-checkout is meant to like flow. Like there's a pay and go. So I went to an actual cashier.
Wow, how big of you.
The cashier was very friendly. Almost a bit much. Like I walked in, I was like, "Hey, are you open?" He was like, "Mm-hmm." "So how's your day going?" And I'm like, "Oh, my day's good. Okay, I'm gonna need an ID for your wine." And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." "Girl, what?" "I would have given you 1997 easily." And I'm like,
Thanks, babe.
"Okay."
She at this point she's tired of hearing it. Clearly, you need to
My
be
boss would
careful.
break my neck.
Yeah.
You need to be careful with that man.
You are swinging that neck around.
Listen, I blow dried my hair today.
Your hair is a thing of beauty. Like
It
you
is a
have
thing of beauty.
beautiful set of hair, set of locks.
I got good hair.
You got that good.
It's the one thing that I can really say that I have going for me.
Well, you know
I'd
what?
say a lot more, but
I
sure.
have good humor.
That's
Pour Jesse some more wine.
Questionable.
That's debatable.
Debatable. That's the word I was looking for.
Well, clearly you
You
don't.
have an okay sense. of
Clearly you don't have good vocabulary. Shots
like
fired,
I feel
they'll
like
be
you said that
fired
wrong.
I
back.
have pretty good vocabulary, actually. My vernacular goes far and wide.
Over neck.
But it doesn't go deep.
It goes.
It might go wide, but it doesn't go deep.
It might. It goes far
Should
and
we
wide.
do
and
spelling
deep.
bee?
Yes!
Yes!
I will win.
I'll win.
No, I did.
We need a moderator though. Sol needs to come and be on camera. Sol, what rating?
Cheers.
This is the one episode we didn't talk about Lauren.
Oh, we love you, Lauren.
Lauren, I can't wait to see you in January.
Good job, everybody.
Because Lauren is going to be hanging out with me, not with you guys.
Jeff is shaking.
Is he?
He might have to poop.
Okay.
Is he shaking?
Yeah.
Jeffu.
It's okay. You're a good boy.
My baba?
What the hell?
What?
Why would you talk about my period and my fake boobs on camera? Maybe I wasn't going to release that information until later.
Redacted?
No, it's really not a big deal, but everyone's asking me about what age I got my period. Then I got it at 14. Everyone's like, and then everybody's talking about how my boobs are fake.
Okay. Well, we can redact. I mean, Daph's going to redact.
No, it just felt like a very personal question to ask.
Okay. We go.
It's
deep.
You guys have never talked about getting your periods
Right, because if we would have
or
brought it up again, it would have been boring.
I'm comparing to like another like similar situation. It's fine. It's fine. I was just a little bit taken aback because it like came out of nowhere. We were like talking about one thing. We were talking about one thing and then all of a sudden
Jeff?
it's another thing.
Jeffu?